So a lot of people aren't talking about Onyx Coin and the Onyx protocol, but I find it really interesting if I'm honest with you, because Bitcoin, for example, if it goes to a 10x, that would have to go to $1 million. And if I'm honest with you, I just don't think it will go to $1 million anytime soon. But my bet is to find the next 10x, 20x, 30x play. Onyx Coin is definitely looking like it could give you those kind of opportunities. Now, instead of just looking at Onyx Coin from a gambling perspective, you have to look at the fundamentals and its utility because it has real world use case for institution and also investors, which makes this more significant. With Onyx Coin and its Onyx protocol, is giving investors a chance to interact with the creators of the token to help benefit the business and make it more successful. I like this approach because this is coming with a community coin, and this isn't just a cult-like community, say like XRP, and they're just hoping that something happens one day. Obviously, I'm not saying XRP isn't a good investment, no financial advice, but obviously, Onyx Coin's utility is showing its use case in the market with the volume pump. You can see that in January it spiked up pretty significant, and this was just before the tariffs crashed all the markets. And look, Onyx Coin did over a 10x just in that little time, and that happened within about 2 weeks. Now, just imagine if we was in a full-fledged bull run and Onyx Coin had the opportunity to keep rising. What do you really think would have happened with the price? Onyx Coin has still continued to outperform the market, becoming one of the top movers daily a few times. This has happened. Onyx Coin moved up 200% in April. This was a crazy move, and we was buying the dip on Onyx Coin. We managed to pick it up around 0.9, 0.8 cents, and now we are riding it up, hoping it can go as high to 10 cents, 20 cents, even 50 to 60 cents this year. And this is what I'm talking about. You want to really think about where you're allocating your money. Bitcoin, I'm not saying that Bitcoin isn't a good investment. If I had a lot of money, I would have some Bitcoin. But I'm looking to make some money very quick, and I know that you probably are too. Onyx's protocol is a powerhouse providing liquidity for borrowing and lending. You can stake your crypto with them and earn rewards up to 25% APY. This is significant if you own a lot of XCM. Onyx Coin has actually been dominating the market on a low profile. So if you can see a significant growth in your funds, staking up to 25% APY might be a good choice for you. Depending on how much Onyx Coin you own, each token equals one vote, and you can decide and help shape the future of Onyx Protocol and their token success. If you like this video, please like and follow us. I will continue to keep you updated with more content in the cryptocurrency space very soon. For now, I want you to follow me at InvestUni25 on X Twitter.
Look, the way I look at it, the big picture is the tectonic plates are shifting. We got to get our heads wrapped around that. Those tectonic plates are the geopolitics with these terrible wars, terrible proxy terrorist activity around the world, North Korea, the potential proliferation of nuclear weapons over time, which is the greatest threat to mankind. And then you have the other tectonic shift is the global economy. So the global military umbrella of America, and then the global economy, of which trade is a part. You know, the other parts are do people want to partner with you? Do you have your alliances? Do you have investment agreements? And all those various things, and they're changing. And then our debt, which you just heard a bunch of folks talk about eloquently, it's large, and it's not just us. We had $10 trillion in 5 years. We have, you had Reagan up there talking about deficits. The debt to GDP was 35%, and the deficit was 3.5%. Today, it's 100% debt to GDP net, and a deficit of almost 7%, highest peacetime ever. And when the CBO does their numbers, which I don't really trust, by the way, they should do the stress test. Like, what happens if we go into a recession? That 7% will be 10%. And so we have problems, and we got to deal with them. And then the biggest one, underlying both that, is the enemy within. Biggest one, underlying both that, is the enemy within.